learn and we grow, preparing for tomorrow, even when pain's on show. Through the loss and the sorrow, we'll carry the weight, with love as our anchor. It's never too late.
Well, welcome back to the second half of Caring, Sharing, and Preparing. And we have two really big community supporters. And not only are they active in their respective civic clubs, but they're also just at their churches and other activities. And without people like this, this community could not and would not be what it is today. Now, I'll let you introduce yourself. We have a president and a 3-year secretary and a lifetime fan. Well, when you introduce yourself, you can share with them. I was caught on a little white lie. Okay, Jet.
All right. My name is Jed Hatu. I am the president of the Rocky Mount Rotary Club this year. I have been in Rotary for about 4 years. I think this will be my 5th year coming up. I'm also a local business owner, real estate agent in the area.
Entrepreneur.
And I'm a community ambassador for Rocky Mount. We were just talking about civic organizations and finding a sense of community. I'm not originally from Rocky Mount, so I have no family here. So when I moved here and started my business, I needed that sense of community. And so that's one reason why I joined Rotary. And we'll talk more about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Jean White, and I am the secretary of the Rocky Mount Rotary Club. I have been secretary for 5 years, and I was assistant secretary the year before that. And I'm involved in a lot of things in the community, and I'm also a community advocate and know a lot of people and involved wherever I can get
We've
involved.
been networking together
Yeah,
for about 5 years
for
now.
5 years.
And see, that's
Yeah.
what it is now. Gene, and you also, I have to give you the accolade, this past year you were honored by being Rotarian of whatever.
Of the year for the district.
And how many organizations are in that district?
There are 6
30?
regions, and there's like
I think
36
there's
clubs.
17 in our specific district, and we're getting ready to merge, so it's going to be over 30.
It'll be 30, yeah.
Yeah.
So she's a studette. But anyway, these ladies I like because when I was much younger and get involved in my career and my profession at 28 when I started in that, I thought it was my duty to get involved in everything. Mm-hmm. I have not one regret. Now, viewers out there, listen, because you may have a void in your life, a void of not feeling like you don't have anything to do. You don't have any friends. You don't have that. Well, we're going to talk about Rotary, but it goes to Ruetan clubs. It goes to Kiwanis. It goes to the Lions Club. Mm-hmm. You know, each has its own causes and purposes, from glasses to, most of it is volunteerism. You help at Christmas project, children's project, and your big project is Tackle the Tar, which has been a tremendous success. Now, Jed, why don't you, I mean, you're one of those Roger Taylors of the time.
Okay.
Okay, so I understand what you're doing. And it's not for accolades or anything, it's just because it's on your heart. Mm-hmm. But tell us, as a leader of one of the civic organizations, the importance of new members, of how it's,
Yeah.
what it means to the two of you
Yeah.
and the membership as a whole.
So I've been a member of a couple of groups in the area, a couple of nonprofits. I was with the Junior Guild of Rocky Mount for about 6 or 7 years, and I loved the mission where we were helping our local community.
Yeah.
And it was mainly women. It was
That's
not
right.
co-ed. We were all women. And so once I got out of the Junior Guild, because you have to serve a certain number of years, I started with other like B2B, business to business networking groups and just finding a community there. And then when I joined Rotary, honestly, I thought it was another B2B business group. If you want me to be honest, I was just, hey, how can I get involved? And about a year later, I think I realized what Rotary was truly about. After sitting in on orientation and just realizing it wasn't just a lunch meeting every week where we could share what we did in our respective fields, and that's great because it's, you know, you get to network with your community, but the money that we were putting into it, the time and efforts that we were putting into it, went to a global. It was
Because it was started by what in
Chicago.
Chicago.
By 5 men that were one of
Yeah, 5
Yeah.
men, and it is now all over the world.
worldwide.
There's
And-
2.1 million Rotarians.
Is there?
Yeah, I believe that's the number.
When civic clubs are dying.
So the reason why I joined Rotary, because it's not just because I've always wanted to make an impact, and like my statement is I want to make an impact wherever my feet land, and whether that's in my local community, but Rotary is international. So the money that we pay into dues every month or quarter, part of it comes to our local community, which supports you know, our efforts here, but the other part goes to other parts of the country. So Rotary has eradicated polio in every single country other than 2. They build wells for families in Africa.
That's a big need.
There's,
Clean water, yeah.
yeah, they inoculate, you know, women and children in other countries just so that they don't get, what is it when mosquitoes bite you?
Malaria.
Malaria.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but it's bigger than me. It's bigger
Yeah.
than Dr. Jean. It's bigger than the dollar that you put in. It goes to help, just more than just your local community. It goes to help everybody.
But let's just say you were traveling to London, and there's a Rotary Club there.
There is.
You're very welcome to come in.
You're a member of Rotary International. When
That's
you're a
right.
member of our club, so you are a member of every Rotary club in the
And
world.
see, this is an again, I don't know how people can survive without a church and a church family. I don't know how people can't get involved and support and see these opportunities. I know I've heard members say, oh, I was in San Francisco and I went, you know, because it was the Tuesday or third, whatever day it is in their respective communities. But Jean, now tell us, as a secretary, you had to keep up with everybody. You had to make sure they pay.
And if it wasn't for her, I don't know what I would do on Tuesdays.
Well, it is so nice to be.
She wouldn't accept the job until I told her I'd be her secretary.
That's true.
Well, have that
That's a true
stability.
story.
Let me tell you, that's a role.
It is, yeah.
I mean, the secretary and president's a piece of cake.
Well,
I mean,
I
you
wouldn't
and
be the
I
president.
haven't. I tell you what, I'd certainly rather my job description be president than secretary, treasurer.
I love being secretary.
I know
think
you're good at
it.
it.
uses all of my gifts and abilities, and I feel fulfilled, and I feel like I'm doing what God created me to do when I'm being
Well,
secretary.
you need
of
to know
Rotary.
what's going on, and you guys have speakers that update. You know, that's what's so good is community is. You listen to leaders in our area and outside our area. It may be athletic, it may be governmental, it may be rural America.
Education.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, educate now. look at what you guys, you volunteers with Rotary have done, what, for the last 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Y'all have almost given $1 million to the 2 colleges and the university in this community. Now,
790,
we don't know.
720, I think.
Something.
Yeah.
720.
I know next year you're going to try to go over
To
the
a million.
million mark. I do know that because I was at the meeting.
Yeah.
A former friend of mine invited. But anyway, we need to help next year to get over that $1 million mark. But with the 3 institutions in the 2 counties here, we don't know who's out there. That is just a heartbeat away from discovering something that will help mankind, or will do something in the government that will improve it, or help, and when 40,000 a school, or 35 or 50, whatever it is. I think last year. Have y'all decided how much it is this year?
We can't decide till we know how much money we bring in.
Yeah, everything. So pay your bills, get the money on in so we can make this decision. But anyway, I think last year was 40,000.
It'll probably be about 40,000.
Yeah, but
at least 40,000.
That now in the community college that really helps a lot of people.
Yeah.
And at Westland it certainly helps also. But you can be a part of that. This is what I'm saying.
That's right.
Is because you are preparing to help someone else. You're showing caring because there are people that are out there that do not understand or know how financial aid works in colleges and universities. They do not know how grants work.
Right.
And it's interesting. I have 4 grandchildren in colleges right now, and I had one that is second semester junior, and we were talking during the summer, and daggone, our conversation was, and he transferred to Wesleyan. And he's going to get his degree from Wesleyan. And that
tickles you, doesn't it?
Battling Bishops right here.
Yeah, now Jet is a Battling Bishop graduate. She played softball here on campus and certainly supports it. But it does make me feel good because I have a son that graduated from here, and he is a rising star. I mean, he just sent me an offer that he got. He's very happy. He's doing a great job with in the area, and but I mean, he gets all these offers that are magnificent. I said, stay loyal. Your day will come.
That's right.
Sometimes promises are just what they are, promises, and it don't. You girls may know more about that than me.
We know about promises that don't ever get fulfilled, right?
Yes.
Now, tell us if someone wanted to join and participate in Rotary, how, when, where, how much, whatever you need to do.
You want to say?
Miss Secretary.
Miss Secretary, okay, yeah. You're welcome to come to any club meeting and visit us and see how it feels, because to see if it fits.
And
what you're doing.
this is if you just want to visit.
Just visit, yeah.
To review.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, just find out what we're doing, ask questions, see who's there, how the club, works. We meet at Benvenue Country Club every Tuesday from 12:30 to 1:30. We have lunch.
And that's a good time.
It is a good time.
And the food's really good
and the food
too.
is really good, yeah. Most of the time it's excellent, yeah. So come in and visit, and then if you want to consider it more, then just let me know, and I will email you an application. And you fill out the application. Just lets us know who you are and what you do for a living, or if you're retired, what you did do, what kind of gifts you bring to the table. Yeah. And then I send that to our board of directors. And the board of directors vets the person to make sure they are who they say they are, and that they be a good fit for the club. There won't be any controversy that they stir up that we don't need, or something like that. Once they vet the person, then I send it to the entire club. Every member gets to vote. And if nobody, they don't have to vote. If they don't vote, that's a yes. They've got 7 days to say, no, I don't want them person, or yes, I do. And if they want, then we invite them to join the club.
Yeah, and we have guest speakers every single
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's always something different. We try to highlight local people, local businesses. We do bring in people from, like you said, local governments. We've even had, who's the person that runs the elevators? You see their face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've had
Cherry.
Yes, Cherry Berry. The person that came
What's his
after
name? I don't
her.
remember who it is now.
I think it was Josh Dodson.
Yeah, right.
We've had Greg Fishel, and so we've had just an array of people, array of topics that they come and talk about. You know, the amazing things that's going on in our community, and also going on. Like next week, it's the Warbirds.
Warbirds.
Wilson
Hey,
Warbirds.
they're hot right now. They're hot. I'm getting a lot of favorable responses, and that's good because that's an opportunity
To get to know what's available in your community.
Well, you know, for children and families, what a nice entertainment venue as it was up at the Mudcats.
Right.
And it's good to see that, and they are getting. And fortunately, Smithfield has made a good deal to help the Tobbs.
Yeah.
And so, you know, those are good, and there's always a few that's going to badmouth you, and you don't have time for that.
No.
You don't have time for that. Well, that's good because having those speakers now. Y'all had a bakery on
Last week is a mother
And-
who did. It's called the Mother's Touch of Mother.
Well, I
Mother's
have
Touch,
her
yeah,
on
right,
in
right.
2 weeks
Oh, good.
of
You'll
my
like her.
morning show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope she brings samples.
Oh, you just wait. You need
Really?
the cookies and cream cookie and
Biscoff.
the Biscoff cookie.
Oh,
You just
well,
wait.
well,
It's so
well,
good.
really good.
Well, I saw it and I heard about it, and she's a small business. What
she
can
is,
she
yeah.
be on? Because WHIG is certainly a community
It is.
thing.
Sure.
And I enjoyed it. You know, I had a 50-year career in financial services, and my team still runs it and does really great. They let me drop by occasionally. I have my 50th year anniversary July 1st, which just passed.
Congratulations, yeah.
And we're having a 50-year celebration September 17th, so we're looking forward to that. It's going to be big. It's going to be big.
Where's it going to be?
Out at the pavilion at Red and White.
Smith's.
Oh, it's Smith's
Okay.
Pavilion.
Yeah, and
Nice.
it's going to be, you know, just thank you because we have thousands of clubs
Wow.
all over the world.
Wow.
And
It's amazing.
well, it's good. And Sarah and Shanna and Miriam and Heather and all, you know, we don't do everything we
No.
once did because we don't need to.
Yeah.
But anyway, but girls, ladies, I mean,
It's okay. You go.
I try to be really careful.
We're okay
Ladies.
with that.
We appreciate this. Now, do y'all ever interact with like the Kiwanis or any other clubs other than just seeing them and know? All of them are good. Understand now, Kiwanis right now, I don't, because I was a member of that for a long time. But we need to get some young blood in all these
In all of them,
organizations. Yeah,
We do, and that's part of my goals this year. I am a younger person in our club, and I definitely don't reflect the age of our club. But if we, and I'm not trying to say this rudely, but
No,
if we
this
don't
is
get,
fact.
if we don't get younger people in our
Yeah, we're
club
not
to
gonna have
start
a club.
making the change, we won't have a club. I think our average age is 65, probably.
Probably.
And so it's a part of my goals is to kind of brand the Rotary Club to young adults, young professionals. Now, there are 2 Rotary clubs. I know we're here promoting Rocky Mount's Rotary Club, but we did create another club in Red Oak that spun off of young professionals.
It was designed to spun off from the beginning.
Yeah, it was designed that way because we did have an influx of younger people. But our club it's more so traditional lunch crowd, more so business to business networking
Yeah.
style. And so any young people that are interested, definitely come out. It was worth my time. I've obviously stayed this long. And I enjoy it. I enjoy meeting Rotarians across the state because of going to pets. Yeah.
And if you're younger, it's amazing how it can help you in any
Yes.
city, because you don't know who's out there that may be a stepping stone for your career. And you don't have to ask, because the older members are sitting there seeing if you're volunteering.
Well, it's also like when you get into the group too, you start building the trust and the relationships with the more tenured members that have been in business for a really long time, and they see that
What
you have the
wisdom.
business.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
wisdom.
and then they have their networks, and so you earn their trust, you gain their trust, and then you just create these lifelong relationships. It's a sense of community. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, and we
And
we
you
help
learn
each
from
other
them.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah, we learn
absolutely.
from
I'm
them.
stuck here in my
This is-
business. Can you have any suggestions?
Yes,
This is
yes,
what I'm
it's
saying.
mentorship.
Mentorship. right
People,
there.
people always are complaining a lot, and they go into a business, and hindsight's 2020. They can't realize why
Till you
they
do it, yeah.
failed. Well, as I shared, when I went into this business, I got involved in our professional association and in local communities and everything. And when I had the opportunity as I went up, I led North Carolina, I led the United States of America. And when I did that, it's amazing, because the category membership and everything I've touched became number one in the country, or number one in the world. That's pretty good.
That's excellent.
You know,
Roger.
And you get a chance to see Steve Jobs and Wozniak, the founders, and all. You get to see these people that you never. I mean, I've been with presidents. I've dined with presidents, I've governors and everything. Why? Because they knew I could help them now.
That's right. And we have
At the
those
time,
people
they
in
were
Rotary
helping
that
me.
do that.
Yep, we do.
Yeah. That Rotary was designed to be a networking group. It started with 5 men who wanted to network with each other in their businesses. And it's called Rotary because they started rotating where they met among the 5 businesses. And then other people wanted to join them, so they it got too big to meet at a business anymore. So it kind of had to change their style of meeting. But that's how it started. And we did I think it was 2 years ago, they did an international survey and asked people why, several questions, but one of them was, why did you join Rotary? And 90% of them said networking for their business. And then the other question was, why did you stay in Rotary and not one?
It's the people.
About 20% said networking. The
Yeah,
rest of them
it's
said
the people.
It's
It's
the
not
people.
really
It's
the
the kind.
networking.
It's not
Right.
the networking. It's what you learn. Gives you
Yeah.
opportunities to learn new things,
But it's
leadership
about-
skills
yeah.
and things like that you don't
Public
get.
speaking.
Pride.
Yeah,
Pride. Because when, years ago, early in my career, Rocky Mount, when Sonny Brantley and myself and a couple other people, North Carolina, Rocky Mount won everything. Top membership, top activities. I mean, everything. I was so young, and Sonny was older and a mentor, and we were just determined. And then when I went on up, we kept the same thing. And when they call you, it just feels good. When they called your name down at the coast, I think that you had won the.
Return of the year. I was
Yeah,
like shocked.
she was a grand poupon.
I was. I got celebrated really good.
I
too.
know.
I got a billboard.
I know. You can't mess with money, though. Can't mess with money. Well, listen, we have a couple more minutes at most, and so we'll finish up. I'll let you close out, and then we'll close with thanking our vendors for helping sponsor this show, and Rotary being one of them. So we thank Rotary, and we thank your presence. And somebody from your club will probably be back on, because we try to mix it up.
Yeah.
We try to mix it up. And I'm going to see you Wednesday on my show with a guy you picked up on the street.
Uh-oh.
So be watching Wednesday at 8 o'clock and we will have comedy hour.
We will.
So with your closing, anything you'd like to close before we go?
You want to say anything, Dr. Jean?
I just think that Rotary is a great opportunity for anybody if they want to grow in their business or in their personal life as well as their professional life. And it's a wonderful way to serve not only your community, but to make an influence in the world.
Yeah.
Not just local.
I do challenge everyone, if you're watching this, if you watch documentaries, there is a documentary out there. You can find it on YouTube. It's called Join or Die. And it talks about the rise of civic organizations early in the 1900s. And they peaked around the 60s and the 70s, and then the decline since the 70s. So the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, on up till today, the decline in civic organizations. COVID didn't help us. It pushed us more apart. So everything is declining in numbers. Even church membership is declining in numbers.
Oh, absolutely.
But we were more united in that time when people were involved in civic organizations, and everybody had a better pulse on politics, on the community, on everything. So if you don't do anything or join Rotary, I do challenge you to go watch that, because it will challenge your way of thinking about getting involved in something, whether it's Rotary, whether it's your church, whether it's another organization. So I do challenge you to watch that.
We appreciate you being here. And remember, there are givers and there are takers. And Civic Club members are givers. And that is the side I want to be on. And I encourage you, Kiwanis, Rotary, Ruralton Club, particularly out in the rural communities and everything, Lions, because Lions, I think, are really a small group now.
They are. Yeah.
But anyway, we appreciate you being with us. We appreciate any comments that you give. You will probably see us. This is live right now. Next time you see this, if you hear me, you'll think it's live, but it won't be. With that, we say good night, and we're going to close with thanking our vendors.
We're sharing the burden, carrying through the night, preparing for hard times. We'll be each other's light, standing together. We'll weather the storm in the warmth of our hearts. We'll always be warm. As life brings the heartaches, we learn and we grow, preparing for tomorrow, even when pain's on show. Through the loss and the sorrow, we'll carry the weight, with love as our anchor. It's never too late.